do it.
All right, we're big, and it's time for yeah, we time skip ahead by a month, um, and which means that what's the scene that we get of of Flint being let out of jail?
Gosh.
Like, is there someone there to meet him? Like, because this is the bit at the start of Blues Brothers, right? Where like he gets out of jail. Is there someone there to meet him, or does he have to like walk all the way back from the jail like by himself? Or
I
No,
hope Cole, my close like brother,
yeah,
practically is there.
yeah. Cole's absolutely there. We'll let him know that the grandma's doing okay. She's been looked after in the meantime, but that he's been well missed. And then we'll just give him the update on the jobs that have been done and the current status as we walk back to his place,
I'm just happy to
taking
be out.
taking back streets whenever whenever we see cops because they hate us and we're still wanted.
yep,
Right. Do I lose my harm and stress, or do those stay?
I think those. Let me have a look. I think those clear, but I'll double check.
Maybe I should
Incarceration.
just go to prison. Got so much of this stuff. Maybe it would just be worthwhile.
Just throw Flint back in. It's okay. He's like, I'm used to
Um,
it. Yeah, it's like, how do I not have any
nah,
XP mark? Did I level up?
yeah, you would have leveled up.
Yeah,
Um,
but did I not pick my second special ability?
did you get pips? Did you put XP in pips?
Oh, I can only pick one or the a special ability or a pip.
No, no. When you have an XP track for your for the you have 4 XP tracks.
Right, insight, prowess, resolve, and then my playbook advancement. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Right.
So I don't know where you put XP or what you picked for things.
Yeah, maybe I'd never picked
We can
a.
go back and look at the VODs later if we want to.
Yeah, I'm assuming I've done a playbook advancement. I wouldn't have zero,
Yeah.
You know, I
and I just
think
never
I think
picked a
you put them
second.
towards insight, I want to say, so you could go for more hunt.
That sounds
Yeah,
right. I
We'll
remember
go
you being.
we'll go back
that's
and
something.
check the
Yeah,
VODs later.
cool.
Um, we'll just leave it as it is for now. Um,
Sure.
and yeah, no, incarceration clears heat and a wanted level, which we did. Um, but doesn't actually reset your stress or
My harm.
harm.
Great.
Right.
So I still have a broken shoulder.
You've
Harmful.
had a broken shoulder for a month and it hasn't been mended.
Healed. God, great.
It's getting ugly. And like you probably got beaten up a fair bit in a couple of times in prison, so it's probably like really like disjointed.
Right. Wonderful.
Dope. All right.
Oh,
Do y'all have feelings about wanting to do any jobs? I can, if you like, I can like just like roll opportunities as well as if there isn't anything that you're like, we feel like we want to do that straight away.
I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aaron had a pretty good.
Okay, so what if we went to the Unbroken Bond and we're like, hey, is there anything that you need done? Like any kind of small job? Basically, I think it would help if we prove that, they can work with us, try to maybe help our standing with them a little bit, and then offer them like the money we might get for this job in exchange for information on somebody that they also hate.
Bit into a hot dog. Um, so
Classic.
they would, they would like tell you of something that they want done.
Yes, like tell us the thing you want us to do. We'll do it to prove that we can be, relied on. And in return, uh, like we'll give you the money or whatever we get out of it. But we want your help information-wise, taking out somebody that neither of us likes. And I was thinking we could do the landowner because they're a network of former slaves.
Mm-hmm. All right. So do you want to like suggest the landowner to them, or do you just want to ask them what they want done?
I think ask them what they want done, and then I think like, hey, as payment for doing this job, if you want to give us info on the landowner or like anybody else
Yep.
on this list you want taken out,
Yep. Cool.
we'll work on it.
All right. I'm just trying to work out like. Do you want to like play out the thing of you like talking to them, or do we want to do you want me to just let you know what they want done? I think.
I'm cool either way. Like I think Snake is comfortable, talking to them or whatever. If we want to actually have a gang show up, and
They don't like you.
that's fine.
They don't like you. They
That's
think
fine.
you're shitheads.
Yeah, I don't want the shit kicked through me again. I'm so sore.
Does someone want to roll to like consort or sway or something to try and at least to even have this conversation?
I think Emmeline definitely could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she's new on the team since they.
She's new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have my contact who is an in with the Unbroken Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I think, Emmeline is sort of, as much as she is from the upper class, she hates what her family and all her,
Right.
the people
Sounds like
she
you're rolling
yeah,
either
socialize
consort or
with.
sway, and it's
I'm
desperate
definitely doing
or,
sway.
And it's desperate limited.
Desperate.
I'll throw a die in, or I'll help.
Limited.
I'll use a stress rather to use my contact to help us get there.
Okay. 1 bonus die. I'm not going to push because that's crazy for me right now.
You only be assisted by one person.
I'm getting this meeting. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I know that'd be terrible. It's like, bye. Although then I could play Flint. I think I'm okay with. I think I'm getting 3 dice, so
That should be good.
yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
To answer your question, Dakota, as soon as it's more than one person helping, it's no longer an assist; it's a group roll.
Ah, okay.
5s is not bad.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you a shit job, just to prove that you can do shit jobs.
Cool.
Oh, Erin's gonna like this. I need a boat name.
Boat name generator. How big of a boat are we looking for
I
here?
love the fact that I said that I said Erin's gonna like this, and Jason in chat was like, stealing a boat. This is like a cargo boat, so fairly like not small.
Ooh. Shoot to keel is really good.
Oh my god. Way too on the nose for the army. So what the mission is, the army is getting a bunch of munitions shipped in via a boat. The Unbroken Bond would like these munitions, and
Yeah, because they've got all the guns.
and don't really want to risk any of their people having to go and get them.
How about Tempest?
The Tempest, I love it.
Tempest is cool.
Oh my sweet lord. We are
Wait,
in
sorry,
it now.
I missed the end part. So we're armies transferring guns, and then what was the last part?
And the
Right
Unbroken
before-
Bond doesn't want to risk any of their people in trying to steal them.
Got it. Right.
Like this is you probably well, if you get them the guns, it's a win. If you die, it's a win. So
Yeah. No hair off of their back.
exactly. So yeah, when you
Splendid.
come being like, we want to do a job for you to make it better, they're like, right, cool. Like, go get us these fucking army guns.
Wonderful.
Where's the boat?
It's coming down from upstream, upriver. It'll be here in a week, so I mean, whatever. But it means that you've got plenty of time to like prep if you want to hit it wherever you want to hit it.
Right. I mean, if we're trying to keep it quiet, I'd say we don't do it while it's docked. Perhaps.
So if you're looking at if you've got the City of Red Waters thing, the river itself comes down through the Lily Barrows, which is like swampy, flat, marshy area.
Page 17 of the PDF.
Okay.
Well.
There we go. You don't have to do this job. Just letting you know. Just you've now asked them, and they've said do this.
Yeah, if we don't, then there's no coming back from that, though. That's surrendering that relationship forever.
You get the
So
feeling
we've
that they're
got-
trying to use your goodwill to make you kill yourselves.
Yeah. Is there any way to make that plausible, though? Who controls territory around the Lily Barrows?
The Agricultural Union.
Yeah,
Who we
we're not
are
on good terms with them.
also bad with. But
But
what
it's
are they
kind
gonna
of
do,
fine
farm
to be
at us?
bad with them.
Fuck them.
Like, we don't need to eat.
You haven't. I mean, you don't buy your food from the Agricultural Union. The main thing is that you haven't needed to go out into the Lily Barrows, right? So why would the Agricultural Union be a problem for you?
Right.
Oh, goodness. Because, like, my thinking is there are a lot of guns. Unbroken Bond probably doesn't need all of the guns. They probably just need most of them to feel like the job is a success. If we could
When
skim
they
a
say
few...
munitions, they don't mean like rifles. They mean some shells, some explosives, things like that.
Right.
We probably don't need all of them, though. We could probably skim a few to barter with a group. Don't think the Agricultural Union really cares about munitions, though. So that
I'm a
feels
lead
like...
farmer, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Maybe-
it's one way to till your field.
We're going
Maybe
to
we can.
we're going to the bullet farm.
Maybe we can sell some of it though and give them money.
Because, like, what's the bushranger fellows? What's their name again? Why
They
can't
would
I find
definitely
that?
love to be the captains of infamy.
Captains. Yeah, see, they have such a dope name. Why did I forget? Because, like, I feel maybe
They'd love to get some munitions.
we could double
That's
up
good,
here and make
because they
them
fucking
like it's more.
They fucking hate us too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And I assume that as like highwaymen, maybe they can hold up a boat with us on the river.
Okay, so I feel
Yes,
like
I feel
asking
the same way.
I feel like asking a gang that is this close to being at war with us to come on a mission with us is gonna make it go like the way it did last time, where
Yeah.
that guy ripped his own face off and ate a grenade for some reason.
On the plus
Yes.
side, this mission is directly like against. You'll need to take -1 faction with the In Bruges company. This is one is directly will like, if you do this mission, you will lose reputation with the Redcoats. The Captains of Infamy also dislike the Redcoats, so. The two groups that the Captains of Infamy are listed as being enemies with are the police and the army.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, even if they're not like partners on this, that we can stand to finesse it in a way that doesn't leave them mad at us for hitting someone on their turf or near their turf, or doing the jobs that they enjoy.
I mean, the Captains of Infamy don't tend to operate in the Lily Barrows because it's too dangerous for them.
Too dangerous for the Captains of Infamy. That's terrifying.
So
Remember, so like when I say the Lily Barrows, there are two kind of main areas within the Lily Barrows. There's the bits that are not farmland, that are like real swamp, and then there's the bits that are that like where the agricultural union have sway, and like they have their own armed patrols.
Yeah.
Within to make sure that no one is like stealing from that like to make sure that like none of their workers are stealing any of their sugar cane and things like that, right? Like
Yes.
like they haven't got it out of the habits that they used to have when they had to make sure slaves didn't escape.
Oh, jeez.
It's a tough call.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to.
this feels like such a good opportunity, but also so dangerous still. Oh man.
So I see we've got two options. Go big, go home. And I don't
I
like
thought we
option
wanted to
two.
go small.
You did, but then you asked.
And then
but then you asked for a
escalated.
job from people who hate you,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Well, we have this suicide mission. Sorry, we don't
so
have
we-
anything else."
We have two options. Go medium,
Yeah.
tedium. That's all I got.
Yeah, look, I want to do the job. I don't want the Unbroken Bond full at war with us, hating our guts forever. They feel
Yeah.
like too overlapping with our interests.
Yeah, there's too much like common ground that I think we can find for us to be at war with each other.
Yeah.
Right.
So that means we got to do this, which means we got to figure out how. Is there anyone else we can call on that would assist us and make this viable?
I have an idea.
I'm open to it.
Okay. Both of my characters are okay. But neither has trauma. I have 1 stress on one and 0 stress on the other. If one of you wants to play one of them, I can do the other, and then we'll have 2 people who are kind of built for killing things.
Right. Yeah, I don't mind.
Is Flint?
You're saying bring both of them.
If you want, like if somebody wants to play one of them,
If Dakota or Oki wanted to play one of Erin's characters, she would play the other.
Right.
yes, I'm okay with this. If
Rather
this
than
is a
playing their own
thing that people
character.
want, yes. If you're worried about like
Which
one
the
of
game
yours
fully
breaking.
supports.
Is Flint up to this kind of a task? Because like I could probably get Hull through it without traumaing out or straight dying.
I
And-
think Flint's okay. I mean, he's got 3 stress. You know, granted, I can't skirmish on the boat, but I could be on another boat, like picking people off if anything happens.
I'll be on the boat, making
Yeah.
it my boat,
Yeah.
as is my way.
And I'll be watching your back.
Okay. So Cole's gonna sit this one out and nurse
Okay.
his various wounds. Who would you prefer to take charge with, Erin? Because I'll take whoever else.
Do you want to play Bellum and I'll take Snake?
That feels feasible to me.
Okay.
You get to smash shit.
Yeah, Bellum is 3 skirmish, 2 wreck. You're basically just a
Jesus.
wrecking ball with arms and legs.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Do I need to do anything to let you see that character sheet? Because I think we had the thing of
Yeah.
like not being able to see.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you go to edit, you can select who can control
Oh
that
yeah, it
character.
needs to be. You need to be able to edit and control it to be able to see that second half.
Yeah.
That tab, yeah.
Perfect.
There you go. I'm just going to do that with all of the characters so that everyone can see each other's character sheet
That's
properly.
totally-
As long as you
totally
promise
fair.
not to fuck with each other.
Yep.
I think we can all be trusted to that.
Cool.
Except for me. Ha ha.
Can't trust you with shit, Aaron.
Can't.
All right. Cool. All right. So we have we know who we're taking.
Mhm.
What kind of mission is this?
Assault?
Does
Yeah.
sound like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we get bonuses for that, don't we? Doing an
Probably.
assault.
Uh,
It fits our
if
fits
it's
our modus operandi.
yeah, exactly.
Yes. Our hunting ground is battle, so I feel like that's what we're doing is battle.
Yep. All right. So we're doing an assault. What is the point of violence? What
the
is
boat.
Yeah, I mean, but the boat could be anywhere. Where are you gonna hit it?
Oh.
Somewhere right in the middle, perhaps, with another boat?
Yes. I mean, fuck it, lily barrows, right? Like, just
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
As they're
Yeah.
before they take off.
That works for me. Let's do the thing then. Sorry, I'm just looking. Just give me 2 seconds to read this.
Ooh. Is it gonna pass by the fairy grove? 'Cause that seems like a baller ass place to have a boat attack.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. I mean, we can. That's absolutely like.
For those at home, it says the fairy grove is an abandoned farm at the far reaches of the lily barrows that once grew fruit and almonds when the colony was first established, and now stands silent. Its orchards are now tangles of wizened trees and wild growth. The remote location and rumors of fairies and ghost possession keep it mostly free from investigation by the outside world.
I mean, the
I feel
boat's
like
gonna
that's the
go
blind
past
spot in the cameras, right?
that. Yeah. That seems legit. That seems like a good plan.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Shall we do our what the fuck is the action set? The bookmarks in this PDF are so frustrating. Game structure. Pick consequence.
So who's our third coming on the mission?
Who's Oki playing?
Flint. I'm bringing Flint.
Scores. Where's scores? God damn it.
Please hold. Your call is important to us.
And there we go. 125.
Yep.
I was trying to find the fucking engagement section. I was like, but it's so it's way further down than I expect it to be.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think next we pick a loadout.
Let's pick loadout.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bellum will
Sure.
also be rolling heavy.
I'm going in heavy.
All right. So, no dice for sheer luck because fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, specifically because the governor is still around. Let's go through the things. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Yes.
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 Just another day for the rising tide.
Yeah.
So you're gonna like jump from the shore onto the boat? Is that the plan?
That's why. Can we borrow Emmeline's boat?
Yes. You
Again?
can absolutely use Emmeline's boat.
Is that crazy?
No, that
just
should
need
actually be
to-
on your crew list. That you have a boat. Because she's a member of your crew now. So yeah.
Yes.
In which case, drive boat into other boat, jump on board. Seems legit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pirate shit.
Yep. Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest? I don't feel like we've done enough, like, research onto what's gonna make. Like, I don't think we've really
Yeah,
paid too much attention to that.
it's slightly better than in the middle of the base, but not by much.
Yeah,
Right,
and it's
right.
certainly not. But it's also certainly not like where they have special defenses or special preparations either. So we're
Right.
not losing a dice for that either. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Let me
I
see.
can't remember if anyone had any that were related to this sort of thing.
I don't think so. I have a bounty hunter and a prostitute.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
Cole no longer has a positive relationship with the information broker, so
No.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Alright.
a possible benefit. Go on.
Cool. Is anyone fucking with you? Nah.
Hopefully, no. Only fate.
This mission is a fuck with us.
Yeah.
Like legit, I probably would have given you a -1 there if you hadn't specifically picked an area in the Lily Barrows where the
There's like no one around.
there's no one around.
Yeah.
Because like this
Good
is
pick.
like the agricultural union don't send people here, so
Because of the ghosts.
because of the ghosts, it's the fairies they're scared of. Yeah. Anything else worth considering? I mean, these guys are much higher tier than you.
But also, this is our jam. Like,
It's
battle
also
is
your
our
jam.
shit.
All right, cool, legit. I'm happy to let that. So you get 1 dice.
Great.
Oh, you! I'm not touching this.
I believe in
That's-
you, Aaron.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I didn't realize all you was both of y'all saying not it. All right.
Here we go.
A 4 is not the highest, but it's also not the lowest. So
Yeah.
you know, could be much worse. All right. Where do we want to jump in? What's a good entry point for to in media res? A risky position. I think I'm happy to go with like y'all are in Emmeline's boat. You haven't been spotted yet. It's coming down. The tempest is coming down. The river as expected. It's not just a cargo ship. This is definitely like it has. It's like it is it's not quite an ironclad, but it's definitely like a metal boat as opposed to a wooden one, and like it's a steamer, and it has like a mounted gun on the front of it, so you know, but they also haven't seen you yet, so y'all can position yourselves and maneuver things as well as you like.
Right. Let's not go in front of the big gun.
Yeah, I think perhaps trying to get on the back of it would make the most sense, rather than in the line of fire.
Yep.
But just point Bellum in a direction, I think, and she's ready to go.
All right, so I'm gonna go with like as you pull up to the back of the boat is when the like sentries spot you. So like you can like scooch in like from, so like there's all of the ground here is like a muddy grey, like kind of ashen. There's lots of like weird twisted trees, like like almond trees get all weird and twisty, and like lots of like dead leaves everywhere floating on the top of the water and whatnot. And like someone has to be like, now has to like convince Emmeline to like not gun it, just quietly, let's punt on over there to like and so yeah, you just kind of like punt the boat out to like throw a grappling hook to like hook onto the back of the Tempest and like pull yourself up close. So the Tempest has two big water wheels on either side pushing it along, and like belching smoke out the top, so like they don't hear you over the sound of their own engines.
Nice.
But like who's the first onto the Tempest?
Probably Bellum.
All right,
Bellum
so
for sure.
Bellum jumps on, and then a sentry goes like, sentry's like, what the fuck, and goes and like is probably about to call the alarm.
Immediately try and cut him down. Gonna take the fine heavy weapon, and just start swinging.
Just murder the fuck out of him.
Yeah, just straight. Make him like with the train door. Only this time with a legitimate weapon.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. Sounds like a skirmish roll.
Yeah, let's do it. Position.
Risky.
Yep. Effect.
With a fine weapon. Great.
Marvelous.
Devil's bargain. It's noisy if you want.
I don't want to be noisy.
Yeah.
Defeats the purpose.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just.
I do care about getting this done though, so I'm gonna push myself for the 2 stress. Let's go. Come on.
Yes.
Didn't need to.
Sick.
Look at that.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah. What does it look like when you murder him?
I think a man can't sound an alarm if he doesn't have a throatlet.
Yeah. All right. Legit.
And you know,
That's all.
fine heavy weapons, probably quite long as well. Just cut him across the Adam's apple, spin him around a bit as he kind of crumples.
Yeah. Dope. Excellent. Yeah. Break his neck through his throat.
Yeah, exactly. It's all connected. I listened to that song.
All right. Cool. Yeah. He goes down. And no one is. The rest of the ship is none the wiser. You know that there's a couple of like gangs or patrols on the ship that are like guarding it, but this was definitely the right place to make your entrance.
Yeah, we'll just shift that body out of so it's against a wall, not sort of in the open.
Smart.
You're on a boat.
Yeah,
Throw it over the water. Throw it in the water.
I mean, I could throw it in the water. Yeah, fuck it. Feed the crocodiles.
I think that's
Feed
what
the swamp
Aaron's saying.
spirits.
Yeah. I was like, why not? Just
Yeah,
throw it in
I assume there was more of a siding to it, but that makes more sense.
Throw him off the back.
Yeah.
Splash.
Yeah, no, like the area
Yeah,
you're in
yeets.
is like on an open deck, so
Yeah, okay. Well, if he's going to be spotted anyway, over
yeah,
the shoulder, off the back.
yep, cool. Yeah, like if you look up like paddle steamers, like that'll give you an idea of like the kind of thing that
Cool.
we're talking about. Um,
Yeah, right. Okay.
so yeah, cool, excellent. The rest of you all climb onto the boat.
Should-
Where to now?
Should we somehow see how many guards there are on this boat? Maybe a survey,
Yeah,
or
that sounds like a great idea if you wanna
before moving
like,
ahead,
yeah.
or like trying to figure out where the guns are and if we can avoid as many guards as possible and just like get the munitions off before as many of them notice us even.
Yeah. What,
Um,
which of those do you want to do?
I feel like we need to fully commandeer this. I don't feel like we can stealthily.
just take the boat. Damn,
Yeah.
I like it even more. Yeah. Yeah, they won't fit on Emmeline's tiny little tour
Yeah.
boat.
Too much work.
So we should probably survey and see how many people are on the boat and where they're at as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Flint, I have one Pippin survey. I don't know if anyone else.
I've also got one Pippin survey.
Okay.
One for everybody.
Should we do this as
Or
a group
I could-
action?
Oh, that might be a great idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Or I could hunt for somebody potentially. Like maybe we take out the captain of the boat. If that's a benefit at all. But I'm fine
don't
with the
know
group
what gives
roll
us
as well.
I
the-
mean, like
the best opportunity.
Yeah.
the captain being dead is not gonna like. They're not gonna
Turn
be
over
like
the
the
boat,
captain's
yeah.
dead. You're the new captain.
Right,
Here is
no,
your
I know.
crown. Like,
Yeah.
Note to self: steal the captain's crown.
Yeah, I'm fine with the group roll then maybe for survey.
yeah, that feels cool.
Yeah.
cool.
So
How
who
does that work?
leads? Bellum has plenty of room for extra stress at this point, so it could be a.
Right.
Oh,
As
I have
does
one
Cross.
study, not
as does
survey. Whoops. Never mind. I mean, I'm still on board with the plan. I just won't.
Oh
be
yeah, I'm
incredibly
I'm
simple.
saying survey. I said survey as well.
Yeah, you did. I was looking at my sheet and I saw a pip, but it's study for me, not survey. So
Oh, I
I'll
see.
be less useful, but still maybe something. You never know.
I mean, you can if you could use your study to assess in like a group role to try and if you're doing this as a group role, then you could use your study.
Okay. Sweet. This
Yeah.
sounds like a plan then. Which one of y'all wants to take the stress?
Yeah, I think Bellum will do it because. Oh, how's Flint doing stress-wise?
I have 3 stress, so I can definitely take some stress as well
Yeah.
eventually.
Let's do it. Let's do it on Flint because it was his call.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's the question you want an answer to with this, just so that I know?
Like I think it's how many guards are there and mostly where their general vicinity.
Yeah, probably like how many and like how they're arranged and
Right.
stuff. So like, are they clustered? Are they
Right.
distant from each other?
Can we ambush a few and take them out quietly? Yeah.
Right.
Sure. All right. So
How many stress do I take?
So what we do is we all roll,
Okay.
and then you take a stress for each person whose highest roll is a 3 or less.
So in theory, you could take none.
Cool. So where am I going?
Let's see.
Oh, golly goodness, we can do this.
It's fine. Look,
Another walk in the
is
park.
this a risky Ash or a control?
This is still risky. The effect is standard.
Okay.
Because you're
Risky
just trying to like
standard.
sneak around and get an idea.
Yeah, I got a 5, so no stress from me.
Okay.
No stress from me either.
And so we just pick any skill?
You pick which
The one
one
that
you're
we're
using
using for
this.
this. Okay.
Yes, study or survey, and our group roll goes by the highest. So you take a stress from you, which seems
I'm fine
appropriate,
with that.
Yep.
Yep.
and then we got a 5 on our risky.
Sweet.
There's about 35 people in this boat.
Holy
Okay.
God.
Yep.
Just,
Yeah.
that's
We need a plan.
most of them are armed. About like
Okay.
Yeah.
5 to 10 of those are like engineers, and then like the people running the boat. The rest of them are the armed guard for this very large amount of explosives and like munitions. They are in like groups of like 6 to 10. And and you are pretty sure that like there's a large central like cargo area, because like when you came on, like the back of the ship is where they would back the ship up onto the to the dock or onto land, and like you saw the huge bolted metal doors that are into the cargo area. So
Right.
um,
Okay. Just 35 people.
you can hear like the sound of some people like joking among themselves. Sounds like someone's having you can hear the sound of like some toffs like laughing among themselves and having a drink up on the upper deck.
Oh, fuck.
We need a plan. We need a plan.
It did
Okay,
tell you that
so-
they were sending you on a suicide mission, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the back of the boat is, when you say bolted, like, is it screwed on, or like did they just lock some doors real tight to put the cargo in?
It folds down.
Uh-huh. Like a drawbridge.
Yeah, like a drawbridge, and then at the top it's got like 2 bolts that are padlocked to hold it in place.
Oh. Okay.
Aaron's got a plan. Or Snake
So
has a plan.
if we can undo that and just open the back of the boat, we can start loading shit onto Emmeline's boat without them knowing what we've done.
Assuming that no one sees, yeah.
But right. Are we sure no one's in that cargo room though?
Almost definitely there are people in that cargo room.
Right. So I think we
I
just
mean-
need to clear the people in the cargo room quietly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably less than 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably one of these, one of the squads, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That feels more plausible.
Yes.
I would like to do that.
Let's do that. Let's not take on 35 people.
Okay, so I guess Snake is going to go to the back of the boat and start working on those padlocks.
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay.
What do you want to roll for that?
Seems like a tinker to pick
Mhm.
locks.
Seems legit. Controlled.
Okay.
Okay, no wait. Position is about what happens if you fail.
Mm-hmm.
So risky.
Okay.
Because like it might be noisy, or you might like break something or things like that.
Yeah, or lose this opportunity.
Yeah, risky standard. Yeah, you might
Okay.
lose the opportunity, things like that.
So if I use my fine tinkering tools, does that bring the effect up?
It will bring up the effect, yes,
Okay.
to opening the door and lowering it.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Just having the whole.
And I'm also gonna push myself because it seems important.
Mm-hmm.
That leave us to start trying to get down in there.
Yeah, so
All right,
my
we should
mental
make our
image
way in.
is of the other two like standing ready to like jump through the door and deal with whatever's in there once the door opens.
Okay.
Yeah, as it starts opening up, jump in and start sliding down.
Yeah.
Do the cool move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marvelous.
Anytime now, dice. Got a 5.
Nice.
All right.
Excuse me.
Let's have a look. All right. You lower it. The boat is not supposed to have the door lowered when it's in the water.
For some reason, sure.
Like it's the cargo loading thing. So like when you lower it, it means that it means that the back end of the boat is deeper into the water, and the boat is starting to take on a little bit of water, and the boat just goes, just a little.
Awesome.
That's fine.
Inside are a dozen gentlemen in fine red coats, with rifles, and they turn around and yeah, one of them's like, "What the bally shit is that?" And like they are gonna like probably level their rifles and start shooting.
I have a question. How and what does Rage Essence do for us? And would that be a suitable thing to use here?
Okay, so there's 2 things that Rage Essence does. It says a single dose which greatly enhances the user's strength, resistance to pain, and irrational aggression for the span of several minutes. And then it says in italics, the GM will modify your position and effect accordingly when you fight on Rage Essence. Also, you suffer 2 consequences. Can't tell friend from foe, and can't stop until they're all broken. You may resist those as usual, but independently.
Oh God. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
I don't know. I think it's appropriate time. Like
I'm
There's
still
12
up top,
people.
Just
You
for,
just straight up
for-
become the
Yeah.
Hulk.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I if it's okay, I would like to float this with Erin, as Erin has a deeper insight into Bellum's psyche. Is this an appropriate time?
I mean, she's also kind of swamp bananas, so like,
Yeah.
who the fuck even knows?
Swamp bananas.
Because I think I would definitely try and resist the friend from foe differentiation.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Don't
Also,
know
we
that.
do get an extra die towards resistance rolls, so like,
Also, just
Alright.
so we're aware, me like them leveling their guns and like shooting at you, you can just resist that if there's something you want to, if you have a way that you want to resist it. But
We don't have like any sort of.
if someone were playing Emily, I would resist it with like a social resistance and be like, "Oh, wait to inspect the cargo" or some shit. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we don't have any of those characters with us.
She's still on the
Yes.
boat.
We're here for violence. So I think. I mean, yeah. I don't think there's.
And
Or you could
I
like prowess resist to be faster than them, right?
oh,
Yeah. I think that is something that Bellum could pull off.
yeah.
Let's give that a crack.
Like the consequence for the like partial on the last one was mostly about it being a slow and awkward process. So
Yeah. I'll be right back. I think the cat needs to go out.
So yeah, if I roll a resist on prowess to be faster than them, get down and maybe close the distance.
Yep.
Before they have a chance to
Yep.
start opening fire.
yep, because like anyone hearing gunfire is going to be like, "There's gunfire on this ship. We should invest." Like, yeah.
Okay.
here's a thought too. Like, can you hide behind the munitions? Like, they shouldn't shoot the munitions because that could blow up the whole ship, right?
It's generally considered a dick move to shoot the munitions.
A lot of big red barrels here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you push yourself on resistance rolls?
I can't remember.
I don't believe
wait,
you
no,
can.
It doesn't make sense to do so.
Yeah.
It's a worse trade.
Right. Okay. Let's do this.
What did you do? Nice.
Okay, so don't forget we get an extra die for resistance, so you don't need to do another d6.
Yep.
Let me roll d6.
Okay.
Okay, so
one
it's still a
stress.
5. So you pay 1 stress? 1 stress.
Mm-hmm.
One stress.
And they are going to be slow to react. So you and Oki both have the opportunity to like act before they do.
Cool.
Flint and Bellum.
Yeah.
Soldiers are pretty well trained, so I don't feel like I could
These are
hit 'em
Eddish
with a scary
Marines.
weapon. Yeah, right. So trying to intimidate them out the window. I think the best thing to do is to start trying to do damage. To be honest, so yeah, get in there, swinging this fine heavy weapon. Does my not to be trifled with assist me in this?
Not to be trifled with makes you a gang.
Cool. I'm a gang. I am a one-woman wrecking ball.
Yep.
Uh,
You came
I
in
told
like
you
a
she was
wrecking
built for one thing.
and it's
you
Yeah.
do it
and
Engage
that
a
thing is
small gang on equal
not to be
footing.
trifled with.
ball.
Yeah.
So I think
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
get stuck in and go a skirmish. Yeah, I don't know if that is modified by what you intend to do, Flint. So I will hold.
I was just gonna hunt and try to pick off a few before they can get a shot off. Like whoever's. That's all I can really do.
Cool.
Like I lost the element of surprise. I can't ambush.
Wait, pick off a few. Do you mean with a firearm?
God.
I just asking questions. I just want to know.
Yeah, I know. I think
You
I
have
have
throwing
throwing knives. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some knives because I know I don't want to blow the whole ship apart.
All right, cool. It sounds like this might be a group roll between
Cool.
the two of you.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'm keen for that. So
Sweet.
Sounds like Bellum is leading though.
yeah, I
Yeah.
will lead. Position.
I mean,
They are slow to react.
they are slow to react. I think this is only risky, which is hilarious.
It's
Because
For me
they
as
are
well.
a-
two.
They are a medium gang.
Yeah,
Um,
just for Bellum.
risky and now so I'm gonna say limited because like without pushing it you're not gonna kill all of them before they can make some serious noise. Right. So if you have some
Is there a way I
increase
can
it-
like leave myself more open, but take a greater number of them out?
Yes, if you wanted to trade to desperate, if you wanted to trade to desperate grade, then
Yeah,
or desperate
get those
standard,
points.
like to be able to fucking
Yeah. That feels like absolutely the thing to do.
yeah.
Desperate great.
So that's use yourself as meat shield while running at them.
yeah.
Don't forget to take your XP.
Yeah,
Ticked it. Feels good. Feels good to have gotten experience.
All right, desperate
Um,
great.
I feel like I got to push myself as well there. Oh no, does that work on a group?
Yeah, you can push yourself in a group roll for an extra dice because it's
I really want this.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what stress is there for.
stress. It's like
Clicking
money.
the button.
It's not useful.
you
if you're
got
not spending
this.
it.
You got this. You got
Exactly.
this. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oki also needs to roll his hunt as a part
Yeah.
of that group.
So is it the same? Desperate Great?
Great.
Oh boy. So I get a pip. Yay. Desperate Great. I'm going to push myself for 1, and that's 2 stress. So 1 bonus dice. How did you get 4? Oh, because you have 3 skirmish.
Yeah.
Got it. Come on, baby. Fuck me.
Foofa, foofa, doofa.
So Bellum
So
takes
that's
an extra stress
Extra
from
stress.
trying to make sure that from trying to not get stabbed by, and also make sure that Flint doesn't get.
Right. I'm trying to hit them, but Bellum's in the way.
Yeah, Bellum's like, no, I'm a
like-
meat shield.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What does it look like? You take 12 dudes.
I think it's like the jump in, the slide, and like this big fuck off weapon, and you just swinging once, twice, and just like going through them, doing that, like knocking them side to side.
We just see like the blood splatters on the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all those red barrels get doubly red.
Yeah.
But I think I pick off a few. Like there's one guy that Bellum doesn't notice right behind her, and I just pick him off, hitting him with a blade right in the back.
Yeah, you're hitting ones
Contributed,
that,
yes.
like
Yes.
like the ones that aren't like part of the main like body of like the guard,
Yeah.
right? Like there's one guy who
Right.
was just like going off to like piss off the side of the boat or whatever, and you're like, doop, like so that he can't raise the alarm. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah, feels good to have
have a-
muscles.
Yeah. So once that situation is cleared a bit, I have a thing I would like to do down there.
Would you like to do that after a break?
Sure.
All right, let's do
Oh.
that. We'll come back in 5 minutes.
Okay. Cool.